grown adults and just stop. But it just won't. And Fizz too. All of them over there. I'm all done. And Christina, I'm right there with you. It was a cult. Like
Yep.
at one point, JoJo would tell us, like, you don't have this person blocked. Why? Because I'm now suspicious of you. It's like,
Yeah.
Because there's JoJo screenshots everything in these motherfucking lives of what people are commenting.
Yep, she does. She absolutely does. And I've said this before out there, and I know that they're going to give me slack. That's fine. But JoJo, out of all of them, is the
We could use
absolute
your platform.
worst.
I've
I-
heard that.
I can't. I mean, and the fact that I have called JoJo out so many times, and she can sneak under the radar with things because of her daughter. Now, that whole situation, whatever, but JoJo has said things in these chats to us, even those of us who are in that group, that would shock everybody. And it's disgusting. I mean, the fact that Fizz had sent our group the messages about a victim with Mitch, like that alone is no bueno. Sorry. I don't
What
mean
is the point of their end game? Like,
And
what is
you
their
know
end
what?
game?
The thing that pisses me off about her sending shit like that is, like Mallory said last night, that was a fucking mod chat. And a lot of us felt comfortable enough to say things about ourselves that we wouldn't fucking tell people in TikTok, like very personal things. And they're fucking sharing that with people.
Yep.
They're
What was what mod
disgusting.
chat for who? Like the mod chat for Fizz?
From
Oh, Mallory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're only hurting Mitch by doing this, and they're
That's what I'm
using him.
They're not only they're anyways, I'm like fucking over those bitches and I'm trying not to talk about them, but they make it hard because I'm one of those people that needs to let people know what's going on with people. And mud chats are private, Dora, you're fucking right. They don't give
Just
a
like
fuck.
text messages are fucking private,
They
bitch.
are.
But I
They
mean,
don't give a
damn.
shit.
That's the
Like
thing
We don't.
too. Is even like my
regardless
text messages to Fizz, like Fizz and I text messages, just the two of us. She
Yep,
screenshot and screen recorded them. Why? I
sure did.
and when I ask, when I'm asked, well, do you have screenshots? Do you have screen recordings? No, because I genuinely thought these were my
You
friends. Like,
trust
why?
me.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
I am too,
Exactly.
Kez. I'm disappointed in her too, Kez.
I'm
It's
disappointed in all of them. I'm really
sad.
disappointed in fucking Andy, to be
I
honest with you.
know.
The moment that we
He
all
has
stuck up for
changed
Fizz when
so much.
I'm just fucking over it. Like
I
I
think
hope
that
I was gonna
to
start
God.
going to bomb party stuff, but this biz has ruined it for everybody, so nobody would even buy if I did do it. Everybody's afraid to
Listen,
yeah,
give
but
out
here's the thing.
addresses and all that crap.
Andy never used to be like this. And
No,
I think
she did.
like maybe it
Yes,
was
she
like the
did.
divorce or something.
she did.
No,
The
she
divorce
did.
kind of made her turn vile. I don't
Do
fucking
you
know.
not fucking remember when she sent Mallory a fucking cease and desist last year and made fun of her house
Oh
and all
no, I
that
didn't know
other
anything about
shit?
that.
Yeah,
No.
fuck.
Oh my God. I
Oh,
did not know
Andy's
that.
like one of the key fucking players in this. Don't let her sweet little accent
No, I
and
know
pretty
because
little face
when
fool
she
you.
first contacted me, she asked if she could email me something, and so
And
she sent me an
JoJo.
email, and it was all of Bernadette's information and all of her charges and shit. And I'm like,
Yeah,
the fuck?
that's kind of along the lines. Yeah.
I even tried to get Fizz, like I tried to get Fizz a job at my job. Like I was genuinely, I swear, I really was. I wanted to, and I want to have friends. Like I wanted to be there for people. I stand for what's right. Like I'm very passionate about doing the right thing,
Right.
right? And so when she was telling me about work, I said, hey, you know what? My job is opening up positions. I'd be happy to put in a good word for you. And now I'm concerned because now she knows where I work. She knows where I live. She has my phone number. Like she knows a lot about me, and she continues to. I mean, look at what she did to Bernadette. I don't,
She
you
has
know what
all
I
my
mean?
information too, girl.
I have two things to say
Yeah.
really quick in regards to Andy.
Sorry.
No, you're good. The first is that when all of the stuff was going down where I'd made the misidentification of Billy Joe and I owned it, and she kept making, like, I'd make amends with her and then she'd forgive me, and then all of a sudden we'd be fighting again and I'd be a piece of shit and blah blah blah. a lot of that was in the time where Andy admitted that all of the cash apps that were going to Mercedes were being filtered through her. So to send Mercedes money, they had to send Andy the money. And I had pointed out that that seems really sus and kind of scammy. Like how is there like the accountability of this and um all of that stuff. And that's when they kind of really started going platform to platform, telling everybody how fucking terrible I am and all of this shit and trying to get people to hate me. And then she also was involved when she was like one of the main people that was up in the box. There was Bluebird, there was Andy, there were a couple others. There was a Tabby, there was a Billy Joe. The Tabby that was up there, I don't think is the Tabby they're with now.
Somebody
But
in the chat is saying Gail Mitchell is Tabby. I'm so
Yeah.
confused.
Gail Mitchell is one of them.
so
What
I
the?
was
I don't.
told I was told by somebody in the group chat that a Gail Mitchell is, but I don't know if it's that one.
You know,
So
that's wild because whenever I had Gail Mitchell blocked, or I accidentally blocked them in T's live, and T was like, "Oh no, they always come here to unblock them." I had that account already blocked personally.
yes.
Oh, that's the one you were talking about that day.
She was in
Yes.
Mallory's
I
chat
remember
today
that.
and she
Yeah.
instantly said, I just watched Doors Live quietly. But she was right there when we were
Right
talking
there.
about
I'm
this.
not, she
I didn't
said.
even mean like them. I was just saying in general, someone had told me two accounts that they come and talk about on Sneakies, and Gail Mitchell was one of them, and that one's Tabby's. And instantaneously, I'm just a quiet watcher in Dora's lives, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
and
what?
Tabby was the one giving the whole Telegram group all of fucking Megan's information.
So
Yeah.
who's this Gail Mitchell that's in here now?
T, tell me what you know about, because you were like, "Oh my god, they always come in here. They're good. They're good." But I had that account blocked for a fucking reason. They probably had a different account before they were Gail Mitchell, so they were already blocked.
Hey, Gail, I'll drop if you'll come up in a box.
Yeah, I can drop too. T, are you
Who are
awake?
you saying it is?
My
Sorry, I
thing is,
was.
I wasn't accusing any one specific Gail Mitchell. I think it was weird that like it was instantaneously like assumed if you're a silent watcher and you're 70, like why would you instantaneously like chime in and be like there's got to be more than one Gail Mitchell. It just was weird because it was like instantaneously like you responded and were like, no, it's not me. I want do this. Well, what if it's another one?
Come up, Gail. We want to talk to you.
Like, I'm not here to accuse you. It's just like I
We
wasn't
won't, right?
accusing you in the first place, and then you kind of
Well, and if you look at all the people that account follows, it's a little odd because they love all of the fucking scammy clause for president accounts. They follow all of Megan's, all of Hair Junkies, all of Mallory's, all of T's and Dora's.
It's every single one. Every
Tabby.
Yep,
single one.
It's Tabby.
yep.
You know what's insane is like
And it says, please tell Mallory T. Well, I mean, has T ever talked to you, Gail? How, I mean, for T to be able to vouch?
No, not voice. No.
Exactly, so.
I mean, we won't bite. We're nice. If it's not, if you are who you are, we apologize.
No, I had them fucking blocked for a reason. So that just tells me something.
Isn't Alley Cat one too? Or like it was an account at one point.
It's funny because Alley Cat and Gail Mitchell just rejoined right after each other.
Just saying, I remember in the when I was in their Telegram at the beginning of the year, there was an Alley Cat of some sort. It's in the like I'm not gonna say what is what because I'm not 100%, but that name itches my brain.
So when you guys were in this Telegram chat,
Yeah,
were you guys in it when Stephanie was in it?
I was for like a week, and then I got booted, which I'm okay with. I think it's
Did you see anything what was she showing? Did she show anything about me? Any pictures of my family or give out any information?
not that I saw when I was in there. No.
Because Megan and Vote for Pedro saw the picture, allegedly that's me in a thong, and were telling me I had a great ass, but
Oh,
it
damn.
clearly ain't fucking me because I don't have a great ass and I don't ever wear thongs. And so I'm wondering why the fuck she would have this photo and allege that it's me, because where the fuck would you have gotten it?
No, I was only in there when, like, the week that her and Shannon decided to be friends.
Oh, she was just using Shannon out the whole ass. Why
Okay.
does Gail
Hey,
Mitchell
Gail.
keep joining
Welcome back.
again for the fourth time?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's one of the other 10, Gil Mitchell.
See, I had that motherfucking account blocked for a reason. So I'm just telling you.
I will
Yeah,
say
can you look at your
too.
deleted files, Vote for Pedro, please?
I will say too with Andy, she did admit at one point that she used to. She was glad. Her words were, "I'm glad we're not fighting anymore because I used to stay up really late at night, mass reporting her until she got taken down." So
Um,
she's fucking obsessed.
well, she puts on a really good,
Oh yeah.
like, facade. I did not ever see this side of her that I knew of. I'm shocked.
And she was always pro bougie, pro bougie, pro bougie, pro bougie. And then I started to notice there was some shit that was a little wild, like when the whole Rivka and her thing and Jules and all that. And then all these other people that were in a different group, like that I didn't know about. I mean, I was like, nah, fuck that shit.
But you know who pushed her to be against you and Stephanie? It was JoJo. JoJo
Mm-hmm.
was like, I don't trust Bougie. I don't trust Leather and Lace. We need to separate from them. You need to unmod them, Andy. It
But I
was
had already fucking separated from them.
Yeah, but it was JoJo bossing around Andy, and then
Mm-hmm.
it came down onto all of us.
Right. And then Jules and Moonflower are like in their little spicy relationship and all the things. And then that group is got a whole bunch of different. I mean, and Jules was talking to Rivka, so it was really weird. Remember that Rivka, and then allegedly Andy reached out to Queefer, and was like, "Can you see if Rivka will talk to me?" And I have the messages. I'm like, "Why the fuck would you reach out to Rivka? I thought you blocked her." She's like, "I never did," and I'm like, "That's why the fuck is she saying that?" It was just lie after lie, and finally I was like, "Nope," and I left it. I was fuck that noise. But then she wants to message me whenever Florida Man and I were in lives together, saying she was so disappointed in me, and I'm like, "You're disappointed in me, bitch? Do you
Girl.
see who you fucking sit with, bitch? Are you fucking dumb? Stop." Wild. She's like, "Oh my god, showing Shannon's information." I'm like, "Are you? You're fucking kidding me, right?" While you
Gail,
guys are all in the. Go ahead, Tia.
Gail, can you take a box
Yeah, we're gonna need you to take a box
just for
because
a
this is not
second?
gonna work out real well. I mean, you can get your voice changer or whatever you need, but can you grab a box? Mama B, girl, I'm
I'm
with
a
you on
girl.
that, girl. On that, we are besties now.
I will say, like, I'm not gonna sit here and yell and scream and like try to fight with people who just kind of expect people to take their word for things because you can't change a made up mind. But at the end of the
Gail,
day,
stop.
Andy 100% was definitely somebody that, like, if you look back at her actions, you kind of see how sneaky she's been. Um, Because I will remind you, this is the girl who put a photograph of herself up with 4 black children and said, "I teach kids like this at school. I can't be racist." And she didn't blur their fucking faces out.
What the fuck?
I
Yeah,
didn't
she,
even
So,
know about that.
yep.
so Gail, the box that is empty, click on it. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, and Leslie's already invited you, so you've already gotten a pop up that says accept invite. So what the fuck's going on? And speaking on that, Stephanie was the same fucking way. Literally, like, "Oh my god, I can't be racist because my nieces and nephews are black and da 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 da."
That's
And
stupid.
then we find out that they only became her nieces like 2 fucking years ago, and they're not even her nieces because they're her sisters, or they're Chris's sisters' new husband's kids. They aren't your fucking nieces. What the fuck? racist ass bitch. And she would say the N word, and so would Chris on the phone with me. And I was like, y'all, like, you can't be doing that. Oh, I would never do it on a live. I'm like, okay, well, my grandbaby is literally biracial, you dumb bitch. Oh, that's just normal here in Tennessee. Oh, okay, okay. Gail Mitchell, you are not stupid. You're in all these lives. You know how to fucking click a box. We are not playing games with you. I'm gonna need you to grab that plus sign right there where it says invite, or we're gonna have to handle some business
I'm
because this is
sorry, but if
wild.
you can get on TikTok and you can find your way here, you can find your way to a box.
And all these other people's lives that you were fucking following, get the fuck out of here. Exactly,
There's
Mama
Gail.
Lady. But yet, whenever I was trying to explain that I'm not racist, my granddaddy is biracial. I have
Oh, there
son-in-laws
she
that are
is.
black.
Hold on.
It is a problem.
Hey, Gail.
Yes, ma'am.
How you doing?
I'm good. I started following UT because I followed Dora from the Mexican homies. I am not nobody. I only have a little bit of followers. I'm just following the awareness company programs. But I found Dora, so that's how I got with you.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Thank you, Gail, for grabbing a box. I have a question though. Do
Thanks, Gail.
you are in Scammy Claus's lives a lot, correct? Chatting in the chat in Scammy Clauses?
I was not chatting in there. All I did was go watch them.
Oh, okay.
I promise you that I am nobody. I'm 70 years old. I just scrolled through, and that's how I got with y'all from Dora.
Well, I
Oh,
Well, you're not
apologize
a
for
nobody.
accusing you, Gail. I do
I'm
apologize.
sorry, Gail.
I don't know why I had you blocked, but there's probably a reason for it. I don't know. But I
I
appreciate you
mean,
hitting the box.
I do go and watch Scammy because I want to see what they're saying about you. I
Yeah,
wanted
that's
to
fine.
get, I wanted to get both sides of the story. I'm 70 years old. I am not bad.
Yep.
No,
I
oh,
Good.
appreciate you.
my heart.
And my deepest apologies. I'm sure Scammy Claus will be making a video about this and how we accused you and all the things. But thank you so much for coming up here. I hope you understand why we get a little like,
No, I get that you're
yeah,
defensive, and I can't blame you. I mean, I've seen all the stuff that's gone on. But
yeah.
when Mallory was saying something today that I was somebody, I'm like, no, I'm not.
Mhm.
I'm like,
I
Thank you.
appreciate you coming up.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
means a
I do as
lot.
well. Thank you so much. I really do. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Gail.
please trust me. I'm just here watching.
Yes,
You're a
ma'am.
Oh,
sweetheart.
We get you. I appreciate you very much. And again, my apologies.
Thank you so much. Can I
Thank you,
stay?
Gail.
That's true, Spicy or Mallory. We weren't saying like you like there is another Gail Mitchell account that's
Yeah.
yeah, be
but
careful. In fact, you might want to put like a picture of your dog or something in your profile pic just to distinguish you. You know what I mean? So that they can't blame things on you if they are like piggybacking on you.
I just want to
I'm not.
reiterate too, we weren't accusing you. We were saying that we know that there is a Gail Mitchell that Tabby is using to like go in, and then you started commenting kind of saying I'm not that person. So it was a little weird. But we
No, I
definitely,
understand that,
yeah.
but I watch you, Mallory. I watch Mexican Homie. I watch the awareness groups, and
Mhm.
I saw Dora in Tees, and I know she was with Mexican Homie, so I thought, okay, I'll
Yeah.
go see what's going on.
I might have had the other Gail Mitchell blocked, to be honest with you, if there's two, to be honest.
There's definitely another one because I was given that name and specifically told it's Tabby from somebody who was in that group, like the
Yeah, see,
Telegram groups.
that's today you were calling me a tabby. I'm like, no, I'm not a tabby. I don't go anybody's boxes. I don't talk about anybody. I just started following T for Dora.
Yeah.
Yep.
I get that. And like I said, like it wasn't you specifically. We were saying, like, we just were
I
saying,
mean,
like,
I'm 70. I don't even know how to.
Yeah.
I, I'm not gonna start trouble. I'm 70. What do I need trouble for?
Yeah.
well, how
Right.
cool is
But
it that you came up here and like you're
right?
70? Like, hi, that's
Yeah.
I love that. That's so cool.
Well, thank you so much, and I'm sorry if you guys thought I was somebody, but I
No,
promise
it's
you.
okay, honey.
No, don't
You're okay.
apologize. Yeah, not at all.
You might not
So,
be able to be so silent anymore, though, because they'll probably say hi to you.
Yeah, now you have all these friends, like Joyce said.
Right?
well, thank you so much. I'm sorry.
It's
Don't
okay,
apologize.
honey.
You
Nope,
are
Thank you
you
for
don't
okay.
have
coming
to
up.
apologize. Thank you
Yeah.
for
This
like
is
letting
the
us hear
first
your
box
voice and
I've ever.
understanding.
This is the first box I've ever been in. I don't even know anything about this, to be honest with you.
You're
Oh,
so
Yeah.
Well, good
sweet.
for you for
Oh,
being able to get up here. I do appreciate it, and again, I apologize. I if there's two accounts, that's probably the other one that I had blocked because I don't have this account blocked right now. So
Yep.
I don't.
What
That's
would you
wild.
suggest that I do so I'm not that other person?
I would
Yeah.
either put like something in your name to where like even if it's just like numbers or an emoji or like have a profile photo. I would put it. I would do your name because you're always, people will see you come in, right?
Right.
And if you don't chat, then nobody will know the difference. But I would just do something with your name, like, make it, Gail dot Mitchell, 70, whatever the case is.
Can
Yeah,
you
like
tell
Virgo
me
said,
how,
I would
can
change
you
your name
tell
completely.
me how to do that?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I'll walk you through it.
I
I'll send
promise
you a
you.
message, Gail.
Okay, will you tell me how to do that?
Yes, I'll send you a message telling you how to do it.
Okay.
Virgo says change your whole name completely, which I agree with that. You don't want to have your real name as your TikTok name, anyways. That's
I
true.
would agree with that too. Yeah.
Okay, if I change my
Especially with these ratchet bitches.
whole name, then how will y'all know it's me?
I will know as long as you let me know what it is, or when like I have your messages up, so
See, like
when
what
you
Peachtree said, do like Gail Star Mitchell or something. You know what I mean? Or like,
I
I
Oh,
would
okay.
do
mean,
like
you
your
don't.
first
Swap it
name,
down,
but
Gail Mitchell.
I would take the Mitchell out. I would just do like Gail and maybe an emoji.
Are
And
you
take
like? Are you a grandma or a great grandma?
Yes, I'm a
There you
grandma.
go. Do like Granny Gail or like Mimi Gail or something like that. Just you
Okay,
never want to have your full name as your TikTok because people are wild on here.
okay,
And
I'm
like Christina
sorry.
said, you could even make your picture your dog.
Yeah, true. But definitely change your name. You don't ever want to have your whole name on there.
Okay, thank you. And T, will you show me how to do it?
yes, ma'am, I will.
Sunset
Okay.
said, "Put OG Gail, Grammy
I don't
Gail."
want to. I don't think I want to have an OG.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that's true. You're probably right there, girl. Yeah, you're
I've
right.
been hearing
Sorry.
a lot about this
OG
OG.
Grammy Gail.
Yeah,
Okay.
Grammy Gail is cute, but
oh,
just
that's
take
cute.
Mitchell out completely. Take
That's
Mitchell out completely.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't know
No,
anything
don't be.
about
You have
this.
nothing to
No,
be
it's
sorry
okay,
about.
Why
honey.
you be sorry? Not at all.
But
Not at all.
please don't
We
think I'm
apologize.
doing anything, because
But if
really
you
I'm
watch
not.
the homies and Cammy and all them, you understand, why they were so pressed on making sure you weren't who they thought that you were.
No, I get it, and I don't ever say anything bad. I don't talk about
No,
what.
no one thinks you did, but they just wanted to clarify you weren't who they
Yeah.
thought.
You didn't do
Yeah,
anything wrong.
Yeah.
because there's two accounts that have your name on it. So you see what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, I
and
get
that's what
that
they
too,
do.
but I didn't
Yeah, they have
understand
to have
that.
accounts. Mm-hmm.
I didn't
Yeah, he
understand
will
that.
walk you through it.
Okay, thank you so much, and I love
Thank
you
you,
guys.
Gail.
You're
You're so
welcome. I love
sweet.
you, honey.
Love you too.
All right, I'll message you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, there's that.
My little heart. Oh my goodness. So sweet.
she's very sweet.
Mhm.
That was adorable.
T, thanks for letting me come up.
You're
But
welcome.
if anybody has questions or wants to inbox me if they have concerns about me, whatever, I'm always here. Inbox is always open.
We need to have like a group chat of all of these people that have left that group because I think it is, and I think it's imperative that at some point we do a live where we and y'all can have a voice and we can talk about this because I think they're just going to keep going on and on because, well, nobody says shit, right? Like we
Yeah.
talk shit, but nobody really addresses what the
No.
fuck they've done.
No,
And
it's true. We absolutely do. I mean,
it's getting way the fuck out of hand with the false jackets and the bullshit and the the constant crash outs. It's the accounts, all of it. I don't think it's fair. And obviously, with all these people that are leaving that group, there's a fucking reason for it.
Yeah. And we shouldn't have to constantly have to explain,
Right.
like, oh, well, Alyssa did this or Alyssa did that. Girl, I've already talked about this like 15 times. How many times if I go into somebody's box and I'm laughing and chit-chatting it up, how many times do you have to record me, take a screenshot, and then bring it up again after I've taken accountability or anything? Like, it's
Right.
not
While
fair.
they're all over there being fucking mods for 13, Skittles, and Cassandra and Megs. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
But you let me, if
Let's
we
do,
do
yeah, I
that,
don't know if we
yeah.
we can maybe do like a Snapchat group, or we could do like a Discord. I don't know if people have Discord, but we need to do something so that we can be able to share the receipts and shit that we have, because we're gonna have to organize something. But I think it definitely needs to be done for sure. I agree.
I agree. Thanks, Bougie, and thanks again, T, and everybody. I appreciate you guys letting me up here.
You're
I'm glad
welcome.
we're
Thank you
Thank
for
out.
you,
coming
Alyssa,
up.
for coming up.
Bye.
Thank you
Bye.
so much. Bye, Alyssa. This shit's wild.
They've gotten away with it for way too long. Who
Way
knows
too
all the
fucking
stuff
long.
they've done too? Ugh.
Oh, I know. And that's the thing, is it's like, I mean, I could tell whenever they got with Shannon, I was like, oh, she's just using her. She's doing the same thing to her that she did to me, which is like, oh, Stephanie's loud. She'll expose anything. Whatever. She just replaced Megan with Stephanie, but Stephanie never fucking liked that bitch. Ever.
Do you
She
think
just
Shannon
used it.
got sick of them?
No, well, what they did is they definitely used her and hyped her up to make that fucking CPS call, because none of them wanted to have their names on it, and they wanted to show that she was the one that did it. Because why? Everybody would believe that she did. It's kind of like with Calhoun. Oh, let me get fucking Bougie over here, and then, oh, we're gonna swap Indian, and because Slout's been talking about Bougie for a year, we're gonna blame it on her, because everybody will believe it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Stephanie has been doing this shit way the fuck before I knew her, clearly, by the posts on Reddit about her accounts, by the Muffin Man shit, about the Chef Carl shit. That shit's wild as fuck.
The number of groups that she's gone through, and then this one, it's just almost. I just have to say, I'm not usually a catty person, but when she was screaming the other day, saying, "Me and my girl gang," my
Yeah,
daughters
she's like,
would
I have been
die.
voted to be the spokesperson and all the things. Well, these are all people that also encouraged Shannon to fucking leave Megan. It was them that did it. They wanted Shannon to leave Megan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if Megan stayed with Shannon, or if Shannon stayed with Megan, then they wouldn't be able to get away with half of the fuck shit they were doing, and they needed Shannon to fucking do this shit to fucking Megan. It's
You're right.
wild.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
They
They
tried it a
needed her.
couple times, and then it worked. Like on the second or third time, I remember that.
Yep, that's exactly what they did, because I saw some of that Telegram chat. Shannon sent it to me in Florida, man, whenever that whole thing got out. And I was like, damn. I mean, they were hyping her up and all the things, and they just fucking blocked her ass. I mean, they didn't give a fuck about her. They didn't. I mean, Steph's over here calling ex-husbands and shit, but she's crying me a whole fucking river about, Shannon making a fucking CPS call. Bitch, you are so fucking dirty. And like, I called her out several times personally in our text messages about like one time she was like, oh, Petty's crashing out because he must have got the paperwork. And I'm like, what paperwork? She's like, oh, the restraining order. My mom's attorney, they got a restraining order and he got served. And I'm like, where the fuck did he get served at? Because I had just found out the day before where he was at, because he had sent that cease and desist certified, and it was in my informed delivery, so I could see where it was coming from. And she was like, Maryland, right? And I'm like, you just found that out yesterday, though, so I'm really fucking confused. You know what I mean? Like, bitch. And then she did the same thing with Shannon. Oh, an attorney. We have an attorney, and we're gonna this. She did the same thing with Florida Man. She fucking lies, and she uses people, and then she disposes them. How many times has she gone on live and been like, I was silently walking away from Bougie in January? That's not what you said. You said you walked away because I did not show up to court with Petty. Bitch. Although you still talked to me for like 5 days after that, but whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it was
Yeah.
whenever the fucking Moonbeam started to expose her fucking ass for being shady and climbing over there to fucking Bubbles and Holly Mae's live. trying to rectify things and be friends so that they didn't look like an asshole anymore. We knew what the fuck she was doing. She's disgusting. Really. And to be that old and be this fucking childish is weird. And she sounds ridiculous when she's live. I mean, her whole tone of voice, her whole cattiness, like she's better than everybody. It's weird as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody should know by now that bitch ain't got nothing because she's like, oh, I'm going to show this, that, and the third. Why haven't you already in the first phone dump? I mean, she called Smashley a cunt last night or the night before.
After she doxes her 3 times. That's crazy.
Right.
And she told me, she was like, she said in the beginning, when I was there, she said, oh, Smashley will never turn on me. Never. Trust me. We're besties.
Well, Stephanie had an agreement with Smashley, I believe, where they weren't going to talk on each other. But I guess after whatever the fuck happened the other night, that kind of ended. But, I mean, the thing is like, she was terrible about Smashley when her and I were friends. I mean, even in our messages and stuff, she was a fucking douche. She was a fucking douche about Rissa, and now she's all like, oh, I'm going to expose everything about fucking Rissa. Bitch, stop. It's wild. Like, it's fucking wild. And she just lies, and I don't understand it. And, like, look at how quick she goes and hate bonds with people. Real quick. She hated Megs. Megs didn't like her either. But yet, as soon as all that went down, where'd Megs go? With Stephanie. Why? Because Stephanie reached out to her, made her act like she gave a fuck, and she's going to dispose of her, too, when that shit comes out. I promise.
If anything, they're ruining her case. They need to stop.
Hey, that's on them. They brought it to TikTok. I told Megs the first fucking day she went over to Skittles, which is like a week after this shit. I was like, listen, literally, I would not bring this to TikTok. I said, if it's under investigation, let them handle their bullshit. But bringing it to TikTok could really ruin the integrity of an investigation. Because this shit is recorded, and if it ever went to court, don't think for a second, you wouldn't be called out for the inconsistencies and all the fucking stories. So, it is what it is.
Yeah,
And you're right, Trixie. She does that. Exactly. She's just like fucking Calhoun. And it's weird because Peace used to always be in the comments, Miss Peace. Like, oh, Stephanie is Calhoun. Stephanie is Calhoun. Bitch, you know that ain't fucking Calhoun. But they are very much similar. It's just that Stephanie goes live and talks shit. Calhoun ain't got the balls, and she just goes behind people's back and sends shit. But I will tell you, it is illegal to send somebody else's corn from a fucking paid site, especially, to people on the fucking internet without that person's consent. Because I did talk to the Georgia police, and I was like, what the fuck? So, keep doing it. I mean, Calhoun posted my number on 100 different fucking Reddit pages last month. Oh, call this number for a good time. She's wild.
Wow.
Wild as fuck. Mm-hmm. Fucking weird is what she is. Obsessed, and so is Stephanie. It's like, I don't get it. Like, I really don't get it. But yet all these people that talk shit about her are all in her lives. Kendra, fucking Unknown, all the people like Rutina. I'm like, what are we doing here? And she's like, oh, Rutina's always spoken facts. That's not what our messages say, Miss Moon.
Yeah, that's weird how she just goes from one. She goes to the people she's bad mouthing and then bad mouths the people she was cool with. It's just constant.
Because if she does that, and like with the whole Bubbles and Regina thing, she wanted back into that group because they were talking shit about her and me, right? Because we were live all the time. And she wanted it back. So she did this apology thing with Bubbles and all the things. But then when it didn't really go over very well with the other group, and she didn't get the acceptance and the welcome, she was like, fuck. And she wants numbers is what she wants. She wants attention. And it's fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
For somebody that claims to have everything in life, an amazing husband and all the things, why the fuck are you so worried about TikTok? And why do you go live, literally go private and act like you're going to expose people? Are you fucking serious? And you're right. No, that's exactly. They thrive on chaos and drama. And they're dirty, fucking, grimy, mean girls.
I just hate that it's got to be done with them carefully because the people that they're going to try to attack when people start talking isn't going to be good. But I think it does need to be done.
No, I agree, because at the end of the day, um, they are doing fuck shit. They're hurting people. They're literally hurting people. And this is not fair. Like this whole thing that she did with Mallory, that's all bullshit. The whole thing she did with me the other day and these deceased photos, bullshit. But she can go spew out all this bullshit and then never take accountability when it's wrong. Bitch, how can you come at Mallory when you're doing the same shit?
Well, and then they rope. I was in tears last night because I don't think it's fair for them to attack Mal about the Megs thing, because it was just a comment about consistency. There's been several. It wasn't just the one, and they're acting. I don't know. I shouldn't say anything. I feel I didn't. Is she claiming that she was essayed?
Who?
Megs.
No, she is not. She, okay, so they brought it to the app. Scammy Claus showed the fucking police report in her live, but there was a paragraph in it that was all blacked out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I had already FOIA'd the fucking police report, number one. However, I had spoken to the detective that was on that police report, or the deputy, whatever he was, because I felt like with what Megs was saying and what she had said to me, which was two very different things, that I needed to tell him what I knew at the time when it allegedly happened, because she reached out to me first, right? And what she had said about her roommate being there and giving a report and all the things was not on the report. The report said the opposite, that the roommate was not there and the roommate had not contacted him, and that Megs. So when I talked to the cop, he was like, he is the one that told me that he specifically asked her, "Were you intimate with him?" And she said, "The first night, yes, and the second night, I slept on the couch." Well, that was a fucking problem because the locations say otherwise. Secondary to that, she said to me that the roommate was there and gave the report, but that's not what she told the cop. So yeah, I brought that up. And then I showed the police report without it redacted. As far as that whole paragraph, we still redacted the names and everything, but she never, I mean, she's never admitted that he's only been there one night. Like, the locations don't lie, bro. Like, I don't get it. So of course people are going to question it. And when I asked her for the police report, she said she had it. And then she blocked me. And then a second later, fucking 13 snapping me and all the things, trying to have a conversation. I'm like, fuck that. No. So my issue is, why the different stories? To me personally, in your lives, with all the different lives that have been going on, there's been something different. And now it's like, oh my God, Bougie fucking is questioning. And they're all like, it says romantic relationship in the fucking police report. I understand what it says. But why was that blocked out when Scammy Claus did her live? What was the purpose?
Well, and
Because there was a reason why it was blocked out.
they're zoning in on that one thing. They're not even paying attention to, like I kept saying last night, there were many inconsistencies. That wasn't the only thing. And they're acting like Mallory is like shaming
But
her, and she's
but
not.
why block that paragraph the first time the police report's exposed? What was the purpose in blocking out that paragraph for nobody to read? Why? I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like, it was all about him staying 2 nights and the fucking relationship. That was all blacked out when they gave it to Scammy Claus. And I'm just curious why.
Well, and
So of course,
this is
when we get it,
serious. Like I typed. I finally got so frustrated, and I typed really big. I said, "Smash, would you like it if somebody was lying about you on a police report?" And she looked at it and kind of was like, "Oh, it's like this is important. Somebody's being accused of a lot of things, and they need to let the police work it out, but don't come on the app talking about it all day, every day, and expect nobody to have an opinion."
yeah, but it's like, oh, there's a warrant out. Oh, this, that, and the third. I mean, that's not what it says. And listen, I never told her I didn't believe her. I did my due diligence as her friend. When she first called me, I said, you need to contact the cops. If that's the case, you need to be off the phone with me and calling the cops. I then contacted Florida Man and asked what was going on. And I told him, if you have the shit, take it back. If you don't, I mean, then there it is. I mean, and then she was like, oh, 6 hours later, the cops finally arrived, And then it was like, oh, She even told the cop that her roommate was clinically brain dead. Excuse me? That's not the case. I mean, look at his fucking Facebook. That ain't the
He's
fucking case.
coming to visit his cat. That
Right,
doesn't
but
make any
also
sense.
she told me that he was there, and it's even in text messages with Florida Man that her roommate was there and did a report for all of his shit because the cop made it abundantly clear that he could not take a report on anything that was not hers. So it was interesting that all the sports stuff that she told me was her roommate's. But yet in this report, she claimed to have some of the sports stuff was hers, which that was not the case when she talked to me. I just felt like when that police report came out, I needed to talk to the guy and tell him what I knew from the day that it happened and what she had told me, because it was very fucking different than what she said in that police report and what she said in my live.
Yeah,
So
I think she shouldn't have brought it to TikTok at all. And if she's going to bring it, she's got to expect people are going to look at it. Because why wouldn't we?
because Florida Man has all their messages, and we have all of those messages, and there was no romantic relationship, any type of that bullshit going on in text messages like they're trying to say. None. I do think it's a little wild that we're doing this whole like dramatic, oh my God, a door just opened, I think he's coming back to finish me off. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Why are we doing that?
That's why I asked if she was claiming that, because that's how they were acting last night, is that she was traumatized in, you know.
That's the second time they've done that I've heard. But I just think it's crazy because she sits over there and talks all this bullshit, and oh, Bougie was my friend, but honey, why are you not coming to me then? Because I asked you all these questions in my live. You said you were going to get the police report after Smashley asked if you had something, because you alleged that all these other people had it. Well, where the fuck is it? And then it was requested the next fucking day, because the date's on their fucking police report. So she did not have one at the time. They requested it, but they blocked out that paragraph before giving it to Scammy Claus, and I just thought that was wild. Like, Scammy Claus even told me personally, oh, if there's something different, I'll call her out. Can you send me the police report? I said, no, I'm not going to fucking send it to you. Get it yourself. The people that sent you that clearly have the unredacted version because they blocked out that paragraph.
I feel like Scammy and the other group are all just attaching their grievances with Florida Man and their anger about
Of
fallen
course.
friendships and things, and they're
Yeah.
using Megs. And I just wish that she would step away from them and just say, I'm handling this off the app, because I don't
And
think it's fair to
Stephanie
her.
is using her too. Stephanie's abso-fucking-lutely using her. Stephanie fucking hated her, and Megs did not like her either. From their previous bullshit with this whole Muffin Man bullshit.
Yeah.
It's the hate bonding, and it's the grouping together because Chemicals remove the information. No, it was blocked out. Like it was with like it looks like a Sharpie or whatever, you know. It was blocked out, that whole paragraph. And I'm like, so when I got the police report and I read it, I was like, this is fucking wild. Because even Scammy Claus's live, she asked Megs, was there like a relationship? Do you want to talk about that or not? She's like, no, I don't want to talk about that. But in Skittles live, it was, oh, fuck no, I never had sex with him. Da 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 da. Bitch, that is not what this police report says. Because we have the text messages from Florida Man. Just like her going around saying that I had his real location at the time that he was doing this. Bitch, what are you talking about? Yeah, I mean, she'll be platformed, of course. I mean, some people like her. I mean, it is what it is. I just ignore her. Because really, she sat there last night, Cassandra did, all about this shit about me having fucking Smashley's information and something that could happen to Smashley because she has kids, but she's on Facebook asking the owner of that business to DM her all my information when he's going around saying he has all my information, they should report it to the cops. That bitch has my information too. I have kids. Why are you not amped up about that?
Yeah,
Megs is being used by all these Florida Man haters because of what she's alleging, which is, you know, whatever. But again, you're ruining, all of you motherfuckers are ruining your own shit by doing what the fuck you're doing. Literally. And you're right, Mallory, I didn't like that shit. That's exactly what the fuck she said.
She did. It
But yet
wasn't
she
a
said
what
that she
if.
had
It
3
wasn't.
kids from her baby daddies because of, you know, non-consensual relations. So that's SA. The fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
It's just gross. And for them to bring up Mal's trauma I don't care what you think. It just wasn't okay. It was like it spiraled into this whole thing that was again attacking Mallory. And it bothered me so bad. And
But
then
they
she
keep
was
turning
dropped. She
around.
couldn't even defend herself, which I'm not hating on
Well,
Smash or
yeah, but
anything,
the
but
thing is like they keep saying that we are coming at Megs and victim blaming. No, we are literally all we have done since the very beginning was discuss the fucking inconsistencies. That's it. That's
yeah.
what we did.
And there's not just one, there's several. That was my point last night that I was trying to get across. The money amounts are different. There's
And
several
if you
things.
want me to believe that you motherfuckers have not
Hi,
exchanged my
Hemsley.
information amongst yourself, you're out of your fucking mind. Because I've heard all of these motherfuckers say that they reported it to whomever. I mean, they all have my information too. So why the fuck are you not worried about my kids or my grandbaby? Cassandra, you don't even fucking know me. You just don't like me because I'm Florida man's friend. And all this bullshit they've alleged about me being an accomplice or me fucking having this location or me hiding him out, it's all fucking bullshit. And it's weird. It's weird as fuck. They are so pressed. Like, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Listen, I did what I was supposed to do. Period. And yes, her inconsistencies will hurt her case. I mean, it is what it is. But I'm not going to sit back and fucking be accused of this shit and then not contact the cops and tell them, hey, here's what I know, here's what I don't fucking know. Do you want my phone? You want to look at my fucking locations? I mean, you want to look at my text messages? I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. Come to my house. I'm not hiding anything. But they want to keep fucking accusing me, and it's weird as fuck. You guys all look fucking stupid at this point. Period.
I think Florida man's being the smart one, being off the app and not saying anything. So they should take a hint from it and stop. So
I mean, I'm not going to speak about that, frankly. But I mean, I will say that, I mean, if you are so scared of this man that you have to file a protection order in your state claiming SA, even though the text messages during the time say something completely different, 13, then yet you're literally stalking him. You're literally pressed and obsessed. I mean, we are posting recorded calls with law enforcement agencies, which is completely fucking illegal, by the way, on TikTok. And at this point, you guys claim all these warrants. Are you fucking out of your mind? If you guys know everything about him, or you guys told the cops that I know his real time locations and he's that wanted, don't you fucking think he'd already been found? Stupid motherfuckers.
well, that's what I question too, and I've said this, and I will continue to say it until the police arrest him or he is convicted. I'm not believing one way or another.
I mean, that whole thing they said about that case where he, extorted or something, stole from an elderly man and the guy and made this guy unalive. Dude, I just read that police report yesterday. That's fucking wild as fuck. That is not what it says at all. So it's just crazy to me that they're so scared and all the things, but yet they're on here literally 24 fucking 7, just going over the same nonsense and like, hate bonding and just becoming, it's obsessive. It's weird, frankly. It's very weird behavior. But, hey, at the end of the day, I know my fucking truth and you can say whatever the fuck you want, but you're going to look stupid because, again, it all comes out in the end, right? So it's
Yep.
going to be proven that you guys are lying about all these things you're saying about people. And you too, Stephanie, you stupid fucking bitch. Like, bitch, that bitch is wild. I mean, remember when she went live after she did that phone dump? I think Mallory was in the box.
Mhm.
Routine was in there, TV producer was in there. And she was like, yeah, I felt so bad about what I said about Holly Mae's infertility that I tried to unalive myself. And bitch, you fucking whole ass liar. You are a whole ass liar because remember, bitch, I was talking to you during that time, bitch. You did not do any of those things. Please fucking stop, liar.
Yeah, it's weird. Like that told me everything about her thinking process. Like, first of all, you're never going to get me to share anything that's private in a friendship. I don't care. And secondly, that she thinks that everyone's going to ignore. If you're so bad, how are we going to ignore that she participated in it for so long? If you're that bad, like
Right.
to me, it
Well,
made no common sense. It was illogical. Like, dude,
Well, and to me, like, how long has it been since I've not been with that bitch? Since February? How many months is that? Like 4 or 5, 6? I don't even know.
yeah, I
But
could. You're to me. I respected like you just like I'm out like bowing out because even though
yeah,
everybody was like we want answers, I was like this is not fair. It's not a fair fight. It's not cool. I wrote you a message. I was
yeah.
appalled by it, and I just don't think friends do that to each other. They just don't.
Well, again, she was never my friend. She was clearly fucking
No,
using
yeah,
me, right?
but you thought she was.
Oh, of course I did. Absolutely, I did. And that was my bad. I mean, the bitch gave me a little trust issues, but at the end of the day, like, I think she just keeps proving herself and what a ratchet ass bitch she is by the things that she's still doing. I am not. There's no issues. Ain't nobody ever since that. Is nobody has come up and been like, "Oh my god, Bougie gave me this or Bougie that or Bougie," fucking. I got a text message and she gave me all this information. None of that. I don't do that shit. I was definitely out of pocket when I hung out with her. Definitely. I think I was at a point where I was just in the whole fuck you mode, because I was sick of the bullshit. But so I did. I was out of pocket. I was catty. I was fucking pissed. And I mean, I'm not like that generally. So I mean, that's why a lot of people like Virgo. I'm going to bring out Virgo. She was very disappointed in me, and her and I were very close. But
Yeah,
how
no,
I was
I've seen a
behaving
difference
with,
in you since you've stepped away from Stephanie. I really
and
have.
this is how I was before I got with Steph.
Hmm.
But she's all like, oh, I only act like this because I was with Bougie. Well, bitch, you are acting worse than the fuck you were with me, girl. Worse at this point.
Hmm.
I just don't understand it. Like, it's the need for attention or acceptance. Like, you're not helping yourself, girl. Not at all. But, it is what it is. I do think, though, that people that have been involved in this shit and have walked away, I think it needs to come out, to be honest with you. I'm not fucking scared of Stephanie at all. That bitch is all mouth, okay? She's fucking mouth. And outside of that, I mean, we know our truth, right? We know what the fuck we know, and we know what we're guilty of or what we're not. And she's not going to change that because you can't change the fucking truth. And
Yeah, it did.
There you go, baby.
I typed it. Yeah, it got ghosted for sure. Whatever you posted got filtered. If you guys want to hear a funny story, I tanned a little bit, and my granddaughter came home from school. She goes, "You're a different color," and I was like, "Huh?" And she's like, "You're a different color. Um, you're brown like me." Well, I'm working on it, girl. I'm fucking working on it.
That's cute.
She's like, "You're gonna have beautiful brown skin like me," because I always tell her skin is so beautiful. She would ask in the summer, like when her mom was here visiting, she was like, "Why is mommy and my other daughter outside? They said they want to be brown like me." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, they do." She's like, "But they're peach."
They're
I'm like, "Yeah,
peach.
they're peach."
Peace.
Which is funny because Pastor Petty
That's what
said
I
that
was
in
going
his
to say. Isn't
fucking,
that what
he
Pastor
said that
Betty
in
told you?
his report in the thing that I was 52, 5'1", fucking blonde hair and peach skin. Get the fuck out of here. Bro, you way off on all that bullshit. With as many times that you posted all my shit on your green screen, bro, get the fuck out of here. By the way, his appeal was dropped because he did not do his appeal correctly. I also got my letter of expungement from all of the fucking Maryland agencies because it was ordered to be expunged because it was false.
Yay. Good.
Yeah,
Congrats.
thanks.
All right. Well, I got to go put the elders to bed.
Okay, fine. I'll get off. You can put me to bed. No, I'm kidding.
I know. I wish I went to bed as early as they did, but I
Well,
can't behave that well.
yeah, girl, same. Well, I love you, girl. You know I love you, and thanks for
Love
coming
you
up and
too.
talking. And
I,
I agree.
I like panicked because I got a message saying don't go over there, and I'm like, what's she gonna say about me? And then I went back through the messages and I saw there's very few of them, but I just saw the one that said the meal ticket thing, and I'm like, oh crap, did she post that? And I didn't want you to feel
I have the
bad.
whole live. I haven't watched it yet, but I have the whole thing. She's a fucking idiot. I listen. Her voice within 30 seconds of her live, her voice makes me want to fucking literally, you know,
Yeah, I know.
take pew pew to the fucking brain, okay? Because her fucking voice drives me batty. Like, oh my god, like, oh, please hold. Oh, look at me. Let me take the filter off. This is a picture of me when I was on my way to work today.
Don't you mess with me at my building.
Gosh, she's so fucking dumb. I mean, really, stop auditioning for Sweet Valley High, Stephanie. It's not working out for you, and you're